What's up everyone? So hope you're doing very well. We're going to do some live trading again today on Bitcoin. A bit of a front row for Target, you know what I mean? Bit of a run. We bounced it from the TPO here, so that's fine. But yeah, we'll prefer a bit more down for a long, to be fair. If it's not in my Target, it's not in my Target. I'm not going to take anything in there. But yeah, so we're going to make the plan, everything really in the today's update. I'm going to end this before. Man, why the fuck is this happening right now? I have to close the window. There is some noise in the background here. Yo. Sorry. So, let me just, by the way, take a screenshot of this because it's telling me that there is a too high bit rate right now. But anyway, by the way, is the sound working well? Yes, nice. If the music, by the way, is too loud, do not hesitate to let me know really in the chat. So I know really if it's too loud or not. Normally it should be good. It was good in the last update, but now it's nice music. Thanks, mate. This is Fred again with some Scrake stuff and everything. I like that. But yeah, I like this for trading. But anyway, so yeah, today we're going to make the plan really for the current trading session. We're going to see really what we can, where we can look for a trade again. Remember that these trading sessions, it's only 1.5 hours or 2 hours in a day. This is absolutely nothing. Sometimes I'm just going to, for example, take some trades because I have to take some trade to show you really how to read the order flow and everything. But these are not, for example, some places where I will look for a short, where I will look for a long, stuff like that. Here it's okay, we have some few cool stuff to be fair, but yeah, for example, now for a short it's a bit complex because the top right here was already a short to take. So now the thing is, for example, when you're in such configuration, you already got the short data here. So do you need to get the short data here? So for example, now we're going to get this, but without any reason to short that because we already got the short data here. So that's why, yeah, we're going to see if we can get something in the today's update trading session. But yeah, as I wanted to say, I'm going to end the session today at 3:30, not 4, simply because I cannot make it too long. On my side I have something to do next, so I cannot end this at 4 PM. And by the way, at 4 PM you have a news, you have the Michigan, can you say this? Yeah, welcome by the way, hello. You have this news at 4 PM UTC +2 as always. But anyway, so yeah, here's the plan is for a long, we're going to look for a long, so in there. Okay, now I'm a bit careful simply because I don't like these lows and I would like to get to go more down. That's why to look for a long, and you would like to go more down, it's a bit, it's not the best. But anyway, we still have, the possibility of doing, for example, a bigger triple wave to make next a bigger triple wave before to go more down. So we all the time have to look for those configuration when you're scapping. So that's why we still have to look, for example, for a possible long in there. Okay, so the plan is right now for a long, I'm not going to look for a long at all here. Okay, it was before really to take, otherwise nothing. And these lows here, personally, I don't care if I miss that. If you just pump from here, as I say in the daily update, this is missed and this is missed. I'm just going to take a trade later, and that's fine. I'm going to just stick to my plan, and that's it. So yeah, now the thing is, if I have to long. If I still have to look for a long, okay, it will be, so I don't know why now it shifted to another, because this morning the path control is not here normally. Yeah, it was here, I don't know, that's weird. But anyway, so we do have some nice amount of volume here, as you can see, so this is really the place where we'll be looking for a long, so it's down to the value area low here, okay, this is the place right here, all of this where you can look for a long, okay, above that, I don't care. We got a TPO here if you're gonna do charts. Can you see this? Just gonna make sure you can see. Yes. Yeah. So in the TPO here, we've got a TPO here. I deleted that from my chart personally because for me it's too high. I prefer to go like more down and to go and take this. To go into this target. Why? Because we have a lot more confidence. Here we have just one level. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. I mean, is it more probable to bounce from a single level than 5 levels? I think the choice you can make it very quick. So yeah, that's why I'm not interested into that TPO, so I'm gonna remove that as I did this morning. Not interested into this, did not too long here, gonna remain patient for a low. That's why I'm not looking for the TPO long. Okay, it's possible to bounce, but again, it's all about probabilities. So anyway, now we can remove that because we're aware of the zone we're looking for a long, so it's down to here really. Okay, so my Elliott is set, I'm waiting for this. And so for a short trade, I would like to go a bit above here, simply because if you go on the waves here, okay, right there. So what do we have first of all here to see? So you can really understand the context. As always, before to take a trade, before to look for a trade, you have to understand what you're trading. What is the context here with the waves? Okay, I mean, again, this is my way to trade. Maybe you have another way to trade, but again, this is mine. So here, what do we have? We have more likely here some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we have 5 ways, we're looking at case for what next? We look for a possible A, B, C zigzag, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse here. And so here we're looking at case for a new low to be made on Bitcoin. That is what I will prefer, to be fair. Okay, so this is what I'm more likely looking at right now. To drop directly, it's possible, but I will prefer to make one more push to the upside, maybe miss the target, okay? Simply because, that's why maybe we're not going to go into the target, simply we are maybe more going to do this, simply because we do have some possible also 5 ways up here. So in that case, we're going to look for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that case, this will be a double XYXNZ, or an A, B, C zigzag, and so that will be in that case, bam, the triple wave into this correction here, okay? Again, this is a 1 minute, everything can change really quick. We can take out the lows here, that will be in a case an A, B, C zigzag with some 5 ways correction, 5 ways, and that's it really, okay? And same if we take the highs, right here, if we take the highs, you really have to get acceptance with a smaller wave on the 1 minute. If we take the highs, so to speak, if we go and make a push up like this, in that case, that will be simply not a 1, 2, 3, or 5, because it cannot be possible, so it will be a double XY, XNZ, and that's a game really, okay? But yeah, I'm aware of all of this really, that's why, yeah, this is very, very important in my opinion to be aware of that. Like the live streams, and oh wait, there is an emoji on this. I cannot see what you wrote, mate. Wait, I'm just going to copy paste all the message somewhere because I just cannot read. There is a big emoji on in the middle of the stuff. Like the live stream, and by the way, your time there. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I spent some time to make them. Thank you for this. And by the way, I think you cannot really see here the chart if I do not zoom too much on this. So now we are dropping a bit. So let's see here. We've got sort of rejection from the view up. Okay, so let's see here if we got some good data. Some view absorption. But yeah, as I said, we've got some good data already here. So do we need to get a good data here? The way I'm trading it, I mean, the way I am trading, and there are tons of different ways to trade out. The way I'm trading is if you get already the data here, you do not need to get the data here. You can get them here, but you do not need, it's not a must to get them here, okay? Here, to be fair, we just got absorption. It is not enough to get for me to take a short. I'm not trading just absorption like that. Yeah, no, you've got nothing really. Now we have tons of people shorting, being bearish. Yeah, 10-second chart now. All right, so I'm going to just remain patient here to see if we get the new high, you know, for the bigger triple wave into the wave 1, 2, or AB. Otherwise, if we just go below here, I will be a bit careful trying too long, because if I'm looking for a new low and we are 5 ways here, it's more likely for a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. Now as always, we have always the possibility, as I said earlier, to make an ABC and to get a rise. So that's why we still have to look for a long here. Okay, 5 ways correction, 5 ways ABC, or 5 ways correction, 5 ways 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, let's wait for a Elliott here to ring. Above here, it's a bit complex to look for a short because we don't have so much resistance, to be honest with you. Okay, we have, like, if you call this fixed range, sorry, yeah, it's you have the Valera high 618, 66%, the trend line, the daily, so it's like a very big zone here. Okay, I would prefer to go in there. Okay, in here now, yeah, the prime is the other prime is, it's like the last time I was live, you know, we took a long here on the wick right there, right this up, but as I said, you have to take these longs only if you, I mean, to take such trades only if you have some profit to play with. Here it's a bit the same. If we get the rise, you have also, yeah, this will be a trade really to take, I mean, a bit more probable than the one before. It depends on the data we're gonna get again, but it can be again just a flip to support of the level. It's like here we took the long, we've got the good long data, but as I said, it could be simply for a flip to resistance before to go more down. So that's why this is a trade to take only if you have some profit to play with. Here it's exactly the same, to be fair. Why? Because if you take a short here, what do you have next? You have the view up, and you have the path control here. So you can just get, for example, the demand here or the short data just to get back to come back down, to flip that into support, and then to get a rise. So you will get stopped in that case from here to get a continuation or to flip to support. That's why it's very complex sometimes. And here again, it's not the best place of the best place, but yeah, we can still take some trade on this, all by getting and having a good risk management. Okay, very, very, very important. Looking forward for this session. Let's make some money. Dollar. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, sorry if I stopped talking. So basically, I have to be concentrated at some point or so. Yeah, again here, I mean, this is extremely aggressive. If we take a look here, for example, because we do have a possible, you know, as I said, if you look for such 5 waves, so for example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you look for an ABC drop next, or 1, 2, 3, or 5. So for example here you can look for a possible long, but again this is extremely aggressive, and for now we haven't, we didn't go read some crazy data. And again, I mean, the tier is very, very shy also, but we do have some oh fuck, I didn't load it. I'm stupid. Wait, let me just I didn't connect the stuff here for trading. So you've got some, I mean, you've got some a possible reaction, but again, we are longing into the resistance here. So this kind of trade is really to take really only if you have some money to play with, and this is something, for example, yeah, let me just some few seconds more so we can see if we have the confirmation of that trade. I mean, confirmation again, it's not, yeah. No. This is, that's too late now. Because we're really coming now into the view up, so I don't want to get an entry like that again. But yeah, you've got this. So let's see if we can get this rise here to go for a new high, and so here if we can get a short trade, okay? Because now I think if I take a long, you don't have really, I mean, you can get the high low if you really go above here, if you really get the impulsive, but my main idea is to get this. So now, and yeah, we're really coming here to the path control view up again, so I mean, yeah, not the best of the best right now. And we didn't got the full confirmation, by the way, on EXO. And on EXO here, if you check at this, do you have any absorption there? I don't know if you got a low. Where it is. Yeah, low. Yeah, we've got a bit of absorption here, but nothing crazy. Again, I'm talking, so I'm not paying attention here to the P profile, what was happening here on the lows, if we got some limits getting filled or not. But anyway, so we're getting the bit of a push up here, so it's pretty cool. Let's see if we can go into our target. So this right here will be our target where we look for a short. Okay, red. Let's. I will prefer this, to be fair. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. We did only 13 minutes. We're already getting some nice predictions here. That's cool. And it's moving a bit interesting. New York is on fire today. Yeah, before the go live, I was like, maybe we're gonna get to wait, you know, for the Michigan stuff right here, the Michigan news. To move really on the market, but no, that's moving a bit. That's good. That's cool. So if you're really aggressive here, like there, you know, if you played with this, you already got here, right? The $50 move, so we can fully close already this. Okay. Or you wait as always for a $100 move to be here, and so you take off, you close 50% after the $100 move, so you stop loss and trade, you're good. Okay. Coming into the short area now, and we have 1 million of long here in the canal right here. Eagle charts right there, you can see in the 5 minutes. Wait, just 2 seconds, please. All right, sorry. So 1 million of new loans here. bit of absorption. And wait, where are we right now? Damn, we didn't got any rect for. Oh no, okay, we've got some issue here. Yeah. I got a possible start here, but I'd like to lose a view up. One more push up will be cool here to get the 5 waves and really hit our target. So a bit of a front run right now. I can't remember if I said that we will start here on the okay, nice. And by the way, if you want to join a cool Discord server where you can get some ads TAs, you can send some message, talk with everyone really. Feel free to join, you have the link in the description normally if I'm mistaken. I added that. Yes, you have. Cool. So if you want to, feel free. And of course, if you want to check out our website, so you can get maybe more content, you can learn also waves, exo charts at the same time. I mean, maybe not at the same time, do not really recommend that, but if you want to learn one of these two, you can absolutely just go and check out our website, mooncharts.fr, and you will have all the informations, all the details on this. So for now, remaining a bit patient for a short, nothing crazy yet. We've got some few possible data starting to come, but nothing yet. So we remain a bit patient. Oops. And we're coming in here to our target here for a short. But their highest hit now. We have some few longs up here, but nothing crazy. Yeah, I was thinking like we don't have absorption here on the lower time frame, but we do have on a bit of a bigger time frame here. I'm waiting for now, it's not that bearish. Not yet. By the way, if you have any questions, don't hesitate. I'm gonna take your questions and answer for you. A lot of trades closing right now. We're taking profit. Nice profit. But again, yeah, there is no any confirmation for me to take a short on this. It's not because there are some people taking profit I'm going to take a short, you know. And it's like what I said, you know, like you can get the good short data here but not get something here simply because you already got the good data here. Okay, so maybe we're not going to get anything. We'll see. But for now, yeah, this is not the best of the best. Sometimes, you know, I'm very aggressive, by the way. For example, that kind of long, I will just take it because I'm looking for the wave. I'm just trading the waves really. So for example, don't really even care about the reaction. But as we are live and everything, I mean, you know, I prefer to stick to the reaction really. But yeah, if I have some profit to play with, as I said, I could, for example, take that along here simply because I'm just looking for the wave. You know, as I said, we do have some possible 5 waves here, so I'm looking more likely for such triple wave like that, or 1, 2, 3, or 5, or A, B, C zigzag. And we already took the highs. We will go below, and we already took the highs. So for example, I will just trade a wave like this without really pay attention to the order flow, still checking a bit the order flow, but yeah, see if it's more bullish or bearish. But I can be really aggressive sometimes, you know, in the market. Now, yeah, I prefer to not be too aggressive, of course, like this. But yes, we do have this nice triple wave. That's cool, and we did to the high once more, so that wanted, that's pretty nice. But yeah, we'd like more confirmation now to take a short, to be honest, because there's nothing right now. Nothing. Just have a bit of absorption there, but again, we also have absorption here on a bigger time frame, though, and it's also something to not forget as always. We do have this absorption up here, you can see. Oh, not on the 30 minutes, by the way. Okay. On the 5 you do have, but not on the 30. Let me see here on that one. Yeah, you can see here on the 15 minutes you have a high, low, high, 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 high here. So you already have absorption on a bigger time frame, so you do not need really to get it on the smaller time frame, for example. And now we've got a triple wave down more likely, so not the best for a short again. But I'm stupid, but you cannot see what I'm talking about. So here I was saying on the 30 minutes here you don't have absorption, but if you go on the 15 here you do have absorption there. You can see high, low, high, 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 high. So you do have absorption there, so that's why you do not need to get it, for example, on the 10-second chart, whatever, because you already have it on the bigger time frame. And so yeah, I was saying here we have a triple wave, so not the best of the best. Again, this is a 10 seconds, so have to be careful, but more likely here triple wave, so not the best yet. And so here we go, we are in the new high almost. Yeah, we did took the high really, yeah. And we're coming for a new high right now. So yeah, that one is really again something to take if you have some profit to play with, because it can be, for example, if now we get a short data, it can be just, for example, to flip the view up again once more into support. So all the path control, for example. So yeah, these are not the best caps ever we're getting right now in these updates, but anyway, we'll see if we can get something still. Coming a bit above 6186% right now, you can see here. Gonna sit on that, by the way, for me too, because I cannot stay too much, as I said. So yeah, at 2:30 I will have to go. So 2:30, 3:30 by the way, not 2:30. Fuck. So yeah, it's in an hour. No worries, not yet. Not so bearish yet again. No, we do have a bit of absorption here, so it's a bit better than before. Oops. Yeah, we're into the 1-to-1 extension right now. Don't have so much long right here.
I've got feelings.
So you're waiting right now for a short, sorry, not for a long, of course not. We're at resistance right now, so no. I don't know if we have pressed the buy before, we'll get the right dollar move here. No, still no. So I think I will close. For example, if I took that long, I will close at $50 after that fully. Don't like this kind of trade otherwise. Still nothing for a short right now yet. Just a few absorption, but it's not enough for me to take a short right here. Now we do have even more absorption if we retrace from here. That's pretty cool. Some few people longing up here. By the way, what are we looking for now mainly? If that's a full message normally. Looking so for my target here for a short really, and looking for this for a long, but as I said, personally I do not feel alone on this. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't care really, I'm long from before, so it's fine. So I will look for here as we'll have 5 ways of possible A, B, C zigzag going to a long target bounce, otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuation to make a new low. Okay, more likely. Now if we go and take the highs, it's simply because this right here, these 5 ways was a double the X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, so that makes sense. Let's come back here on XO. I'm tempted to take a short here without getting the data because of the wave, simply because of the wave. You know, before we already got that right, but what I will do also, for example, here on my account will be, I don't like to do this anyways, like this. Like, it will be like, for example, to take a short here already, take the short, and just, I said, you know, I was not really compounding, but for example, when I really, like, I really want to do something, but when I really have some good waves in mind or something, I'm gonna just, like, for example, take the short here already without getting the good short data, as we already got it before, so we don't know really if we're gonna get this or not. Then I'm going to compound if I have to push high with a stop loss above this high, because that's my real invalidation. So no stop loss here, or I mean stop loss above the high, and compound really in there with limits, or with just market order, really, it depends. So I can, yeah, get in slowly, as we already got the short data here. Not sure we're gonna get them here, okay? But I'm not going to do this live because yeah, that's paper trade, so it's not really useful, and I prefer to really stick to the order flow data really on this. Do I have anything good right now? Just the absorption, but it's not enough for me to take something here. Really want to get something now. Really, if we start to lose the view up in the path control, to be honest, you cannot see this, the view up here in the path control. Okay, so right here, I think I'm gonna take a short here, because that will be definitely here a triple wave. I mean, more likely here again we can make another wave 1, 2, take the short and get wrecked, because that will be a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 or 5, and bam, pump it up. For example, we have always a possible configuration. That's a lower time frame, even these days on a bigger time frame, if you notice. So yeah, that's pretty interesting in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, if we start losing this with no good short data from me on the order flow, I'm still going to take a short stop loss aggressive, I think, above this high. I'm gonna target this really. Yeah. Till that. And otherwise, I'm gonna be very aggressive. I'm gonna show you a possible again aggressive entry. I have to take this again. I took that one. I will get a range trade already. So I'm gonna, if we get some aggressive data here, I'm gonna take the short already and gonna play with an aggressive entry. Again, this kind of when you're aggressive on the market, you have to take these trades only if you have some profit to play with. Again, once more, it's very important you understand that. But for now, for me, this is not bearish. I have absorption, but nothing more really. Again, it's not bearish yet, but maybe now we're going to print some bearish data, you know. Depends. And by the way, if you want some a nice video where you can just learn really, it's a tip if you can say that. Like where you, if for example you're buying some spot and you're trying to catch a knife and trade, you just plan your target, just buy, but now you're like in the water, you're just super low and you lost already like maybe half of your money. I have something for you here. You just have to go and watch this video here. So it's really to avoid such situation, really, even if you're starting, for example, investing in crypto or something, really watch this video. It will help you so much, really. And even if you're, you know, an investor already for a while, go and check out this. I think it can be very good to add this into your arsenal, you know. So it allows you really to avoid taking some, I mean, to buy. Oh, here we go. We have some longs now. Look at that. We have some people longing right into our short target. So let's see now if you can get the reversal data or not. But yeah, it can help you really to avoid, you know, buying some targets for no reason, really, or making, for example, you know, maybe there are some, you're doing some DCA, for example. That's good when you do not analyze really the chart, but it's, yeah, just going to watch at this really, okay, it can be very good. You do not need really to do some full TAs, you just need to plan your targets, and once you have reached your targets, you see if this is a good target or not, with a good bounce on this or not, that's it. So for now we're getting the longs, nothing really bearish at the moment. We're back testing the trend line, you can see here, back on the trend line here, so it's my preferred short target still. So we'll see if we get something good or not for a short, and otherwise I'm going to look for the daily. There's nothing here, then we're looking for a new high, and so in that case we're looking for, bam, this was in that case not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but a WXY XNZ, okay. Can we by the way maybe a WXY too? Yeah, by the way, it can be a WXY here, W, for example, X and Y with an A, B, C zigzag, for example. You know what, the one we'll have a lot of different configurations. Okay, that we are getting some people longing here, bringing us with a bit of absorption. But yeah, still not that bearish yet. So first step is happening right now. Get a bad data for a short, look for a retest. Okay. Here we can get something, otherwise if we get nothing, then we just take the high like this, for example. And we're getting some more people longing here, right into a resistance. So we'll see now if we get again the good data for a short or not. I don't know if we can trade with some key on show the price now. Not sure we can trade with some key. Wait again now. Now it looks like we cannot trade with some key. No. That'll be cool. Do we have anything new here? Nothing really right now. Just have some people longing, but nothing good for a reversal yet. Let's see if we can get something here or not. As I say, I'm going to be very aggressive here, okay? But keep in mind, if you're aggressive like this, it's really to play with some, if you have some profit to play with, okay? Because like otherwise you will wait really for all the support to be lost, okay? If you're not really aggressive, you will wait for all the support to be lost, so to speak. All of this that now we have a support because we're above, so we have this as support, this as support, this as support. And next we can look for a short, and you can look for so the lows here or this target, and even low if you have to get a continuation, okay? But yeah, let's see what we get. Still nothing yet. Oh yeah, you cannot see the chart by the way. Here we go. Coming for the daily last chance to look for a short wise. Nothing. I have so a crazy amount of people longing here to be fair. I have like 3 millions. 3 million is not crazy. Yeah, 3, 4, this is not huge. It's not like, for example, what we've got here. We've got like 20 million of new longs here coming in. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, this is still okay to be fair, 4 million. But I have to see here what we get. Now we're getting a bit of absorption on the lows. I mean on the highs first, and we'll see if we can create something here, bearish or not. We'll have a possible start here. Alright. Nothing still right now. Don't have any confirmation yet. You know, we don't have any at the time. It'd be nice here to get something like a few more people longing up here. It's very high right now for the ABC zigzag, but sometimes, you know, we like to do this to scare some people, and once your people are scared, bam, not looking for the trend anymore, and boom, here we go. Here it comes. So yeah. We don't have really the confirmation, but now we do have absorption here. Okay, we have a lot of people longing, and we do have absorption now. So, but you know, it's like what we've got before. We still took the highs, so that's why it's a bit complex right now. But it's start to become a possible valid short entry right now. What I've done here. You know, there's still not my data here to take the short. That's why I'm like, am I aggressive or not here? But no, I'm not going to be too aggressive. And you can allow yourself really to be aggressive only if you have some profit to play with. If you don't have some profit, some nice profit to play with, don't be aggressive. Wait for everything to be lost for later, for more data to be printed. Don't try to really catch the stuff like that. Made a bit of profit by the way on the nothing crazy, but a few profit there. $500, it's not crazy, but do we take it or not? Are we aggressive in these streams? That is a question right now. It's like the long, you know, that will be for sure something I will be taking, but yeah, let's be very just have absorption the tops there. And we've got a swing third pound by the way of this. Very complex right now. There is not my confirmation to take the short. You know what? I'm gonna wait for the Valera high to be lost, and if this is lost, we're going to take something. Okay, till that, still a bit high, and as I don't have my data rate to take the short, should not be too aggressive. Because the thing is, we've got yeah, but you don't see here. We've got absorption. I mean, see, we've got some few longs. They're not crazy numbers here, but before it's, I mean, it's okay on the 5 minutes here, to be honest. But yeah, we don't have really the demand here to come down. That's a bit of a problem we have right now. Some people longing, we just have absorption, but not the shorts here really to bring that back down. Or not enough really, so that's a bit of a problem here. We don't have my confirmation to take that. Even if we get them, as I said, it can just be a flip to support of this right here, of this zone of support, I mean of resistance, but now as support, all of this. That's why if you start losing this, yeah, you of course have the view up, you of course have the path control here, so that you can flip to support, absolutely. But yeah, you can get nice continuations here still. So let's see. What do we have now? Also the session path control at the moment as support. It's not a very easy short to be fair right now. By the way, so I'm seeing your questions. Hello Matteo, what are the first signs that the order flow is turning bearish? What exactly do you look for? That's something I'm not going to reveal here in the public update, simply because if I start giving this to everyone, it's not going to work anymore, of course. So if you want to get this, you do have to go and check out the ExoCharts course, really. But Well, you can look for some bearish data. You want to see some trap longs if you want to look for a short, really. The path control on the top, what we have, you have a possible trap longs too. If you have the trap longs, you want to get absorption. If you don't have the trap long, you don't need to get absorption because there are no new trades reopening, so you do not need really to get absorption. There is a data you would like to see to open a short. Now to open a long is exactly the opposite. A path control on the on the bottom into your support, really, because you want to see all the volume coming in here, all the people shorting here, so you want to see some people also shorting your support, not all the time, but it's better, okay? It's stronger next for the reversal, so you want to see this plus so path control on the bottom, so new shorts, and if you have new shorts you want to get absorption. Okay, now you want to see a reaction next once you have that to take the trade, but this I'm not going to give it here. And for now, yeah, we don't have so crazy. I mean, we don't have the MC reaction. But as I said, we already got the data here for a short, so we do not need to get them here to take the short. That's why it's very complex right now. Because the thing is, we do not need this data as we already got them before. By the way, is the MC reaction a must for you to enter the trade? No, as I say, no, because if you already got it here, we do not need to get here. So for example, here, we're maybe not going to get it, and so we're still going to drop, for example. That will be a possible short to take, but again, these are very aggressive entries, so we really risk not so much on this, okay? Yeah. So it's not a must for me to enter, to be fair. If, for example, I trust my waves, I'm like, okay, these are the waves, I'm looking only for this, I'm going to take my trade without really checking the reaction, and dropping a bit more right now. It's not a buy, it's a sell. Oh, but I'm stupid, you was not on the angle exo chart again. So let's see if we can get acceptance a bit low here. And yeah, as I said, I'm not really trying to find what is the loss possible, what is everything. I'm going to say that, for example, yeah, 2-3 is a small trade, okay? As now we can do a flip to support, not gonna jump with a crazy amount. Yeah, 10 start to be a big trade, okay, a very, very high probability trade. So let's see here if what we get. Yeah, you know what? I'm tempted to take it. I say it's starting to become a bit better now for a short. Yeah, it's nice. It's like the long, you know. It's nice. I'm not too aggressive. I don't want to be too aggressive in there really. As we don't have so much profit to play with on that account, I don't want to be too aggressive also. And yeah, it's not a very good also way to show you how to trade, because to be too aggressive like that, it's not a good way to trade. You really have to make it's best if you make really some profit before to be aggressive like that, because when you're aggressive, it's more risky. The more aggressive you are, more risk you're going to take. So let's see if we can manage to go more down here. Yeah. What is the volume here? Yeah, decreasing a bit. So just to come back on the question here, is the MC reaction is a must? No, because it depends on the context really. It's really the context I'm going to wait for. I mean, I'm going to look at really, and so this will be decisive next. The context, if I were not to take to trade based off the MC reaction or not. For example, for a swing, you're just going to trade it based off the targets of the wave. You're not going to, I mean, not all the time. That's not true, because for example, the 15,000 no, I'm still in. This was a scam first of all. It was not at all a swing, but I turned this scam into a swing. And same for the 24,000 bottom, you know, the big wick we've gone on by a bit here on the last drop. This was a scam turned into a swing. Made nice gains by the way with this. Really good gains. There was a USDT pair and no USD pair, and so you're making profit with a trade plus with a BTC you're holding. That's pretty cool. But took some, yeah, already 50% now or something like this. Because yeah, I have to reward myself, right? And if I start to say we drop more, I'm just gonna close at 100% and open if I have to open again. Don't want to hold that. I mean, I want to get a profit out really. So yeah, as we didn't got the MC reaction again here, as I say, it's very complex as we already got the MC reaction before on the top. So this was a short. Now normally got stopped out on entry. So now you look for another short. But as you already got the data before, you do not need to get that here. Now normally when you don't get the data, you look for a retest first of all. If you don't get the retest and you get it but you get nothing good for a short, you look for a take the highest minimum. So for now it's following normally the process, but sometimes it's not because you don't need to get the data here, as I say it, as you already got them before. That's why here it's very complex to take the short. See, we didn't lost that value high. No confirmations. I almost pressed the short button, but no. Was about to lose it, but we don't want to reclaim of that. So yeah, we're impatient right now. Now we have a retest, first step. Let's see now if we get something or not. I mean, we've got some few people longing up here, but again, it's not huge. And if we don't manage to get any trade here, I'm going to explain the process of course before 20 side frame. Sorry, I didn't not been aggressive on this. We'll get there into the move already. Still nothing good on the retest right now. Remaining patient right now. Still no reason at the moment to short that. And even for example, when you're aggressive, for example, I was saying before, you know, for example, I will enter. When I'm getting filled with all my trades, the maximum loss I will take if I'm really aggressive. You can play with 2%, but again, if you're really aggressive, you have to be careful, because if you play with 2%, it's not the best most of the time. So you have to risk, for example, 1%, maybe even less, 0.5%. So if you take the stop loss here, you will lose only 0.5%. So it's fine, okay? There are some few stuff you have to be aware of. If you're more aggressive, you're more you have to use the risk management, and you have to use it in any case normally. But yeah, so now we've got nothing bearish with the highs. Yes, some more people coming in long right now. Pretty cool. And so now it's not looking so good on Coinbase for the wave, to be fair, for a retracement right now. Oh jeez, where some people long right now. So let's see if we, in that case, if we don't get any retracement from the daily here. In that case, we're going to look for a swing through part fill. If there is nothing here, look at that, all the longs here coming. That's crazy. If we don't get any bearish data of the daily, we're going to look for a swing through pan. If there is nothing of the swing through pan here, okay, we're simply going to look for that TPO. But if we start taking the high here, I would Malira high here, and we pull this a bit more on the right. This here that we can remove, and so we will get. I will have a double top here, by the way. Yeah, it's the same, you know, if we get the short data again here, like if we do the swing through pan, for example, keep your eye on the order flow. If we get a swing through pan, for example, if you get a good short data, it can be again just for a flip to support or flip to support here. Okay, so depending if you don't want to be aggressive on this, you just wait for the support to be lost, and when this is lost, you get a continuation. Alright, so now we have a possible start again, but just a possible start for the moment. Yeah, look at all these longs here coming. Yeah, like crazy amount of gain. You have 4 minutes before, 4 minutes now. But again, if you don't get the data next to reverse, that is not going to reverse. That's simple as that, really. Still nothing yet. And so we did took the highs by one Coinbase. Wait. Oh. Yes, we did. Do we have any bearish data right now? And we got some liquidations before? No, no. So another cool stuff you can do is, for example, here on MOONCHARTS, you can see we got like all the longs here coming before. Okay, we just went in and we did not lost this zone right here. So to speak, we just the longs you can see are defending their positions, and so here you get the same. You get the longs. Okay, you're getting all the longs here coming in. That's a bit higher right now, but there are really people longing into the resistance. But again, if we do not lose these longs right here, these are not trap longs, right? These are just people pushing the price higher, higher, higher. You know, when you have some millions and millions and millions, and you keep, I mean, you keep buying, you can absolutely push the price higher. Now, of course, except if it is getting absorbed, but for now it's not the case. But yeah, you have like all the longs. Yeah, right now it's here, so it's not the best. But for example, here you really get the longs, you go above, and then you come back here. They are defending here because the price is pushing higher. Okay, and more of this, you got a, as you can see, a bullish divergence here. You got a low, 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 high, low. So you got some limits here, I guess, getting filled. Okay, limit longs getting filled, and the market longs here was getting defended. Interesting, in my opinion. So these do not, I mean, these are maybe not trap longs, you know, we don't know, we never know if these are going to be trap longs or not. I mean, trap trades. Come on, Bitcoin, do something. It'll be cool to get a trade before I end this session. And for example, something you can do, by the way. For example, you know, if for example I took that one. Okay, let's say I took that one. I was looking for a possible aggressive long here. So let's say I took that one. If you take that and you're next aggressive on a short here, because you look for, you know, the reversal to go into your target there. What you can do here is simply to take a short, and if you get filled with all the shorts here you want to fill, and if you get your stop loss hit, that loss is going to be covered by that long. Okay, this is also having a very, very, very good risk management. That's something you can do really. So to avoid taking losses, really, you play with all this risk management, and this is really key in trading. If you want to make money, risk management is extremely important. Okay, so for example, you do not, for example, let's say you jump in with a long, because for example you look more likely for an ABC. Okay, so a drop next, you jump in with a long here with maybe 1 contract, and jump in with a short with 10 contract. Yeah, but you always have the possibility of doing this 3, 4, 5 impulsive. So you will take a nice long, a nice short, but you get right on the short and you lose a tons of money because you don't have the risk management. So that's why here, for example, to jump in the long, and that long will cover the loss of that short if you take the loss on the short. That's a good risk management. And for example, now if you reverse, you get that short right, you get stopped out the longs of the long trade here, you make the money on the short now, so it's fine. You know, this is how getting is having a really good risk management. So for now, still nothing bearish on the order flow yet. We do have a bit of absorption again. As I said, we've got absorption before here, we've got absorption before here, we've got absorption before here. We did some pullback, but it's not the best pullback. Okay, so for me, it's not enough to take a short on this. It's not because we have some few people absorbing up here that I'm going to take a short. It was the same before, so I'm not interested yet into a short right now. And so now we can delete that red square, by the way, deleted that red square here, because we're above, so we do not really care anymore, okay? And gonna keep all this fixed range, so we can see here, leave the charts here, so we can see the volume into the range, okay? So we did took the highs once more, or what? No, another double top to the dollar, I guess. Bitcoin love to do this these days. Yes, exactly. Okay, perfect. So that's not really perfect, but anyway, it's better to take the highs. Some few trades are closing right now. People taking profit on their longs. But if you remember, it was the same before here. Where was this? Was here. Get some longs, some nice amount of longs. Get some people taking profit. And we still got a rise. You can see, still went higher next. So it's not because people are taking profit that you have to short that. Except if that's a really strong target you're looking for and you're planning for a while. But otherwise, this is not at all the case here. This is not a crazy target we have right now. So yeah, you see, we've took the highs now, and now we have some nice people longing here. So let's see if we can trap that. To-do. For now, not yet. So we'll break the highs here. We'll have like 1.3 million of new contracts coming in. So that's pretty crazy. Well, that will be a very late entry if we jump in, if we get a good data. Let's see what we get. Already at Valera high. We don't have the best stuff right now. When you do this kind of stuff, you see, we just, yeah, exactly what I wanted to say. We go like, we have the longs. For now, it's not the craziest swing fib plan I've ever traded, to be fair. It's not all the what I want to take a short here. And I would like to lose the Valera high if I have to take a short. But here you see, we have the longs coming in. You can see we have the longs here opening. We can see also with the open interest increasing with the positive downside. We have the longs. We come back down just to go into the liquidation. Because you're just crazy people longing with crazy leverage here all the way up because, oh my god, we're breaking out. We're just taking the highs. It's pretty crazy. So bam, take the long and get wrecked directly, instantly you get wrecked. So let's see here if we can get something. We're coming back down below. It's not the best swing fib plan ever. Maybe we're gonna print some better data next. 10 seconds is really for the swing fib plan is really key. Okay, don't get the data on this. It can play out otherwise. Everything can play out without the good data, but for me at the moment, it's not. These are not the best data. Do not lose yet the Valera high. As you can see right here, we are still on the Valera high here. See, that's crazy. You just come back down here to just liquidate these people here. Just go up. Oh no, by the way, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. These are some shorts getting liquidated here. So as we took the highs, I'm stupid. These are not the longs. So we didn't got the liquidation of the longs yet, by the way. I'm stupid. I was reading that wrong. I thought it was in the next candle, but no. Let's see if we get acceptance below here or not. What do we have here? Otherwise 15 minutes. We have 10 minutes left. Yeah, let's remain patient a bit. And sometime, you know, when you have this, so these are not the good data way because for me we don't have enough shorts here coming in, but yeah, for example, sometime next, you know, when, for example, for me this is not bearish yet, so we're going to look for a retest minimum. And here again on that retest, sometimes you can get, for example, the demand coming in, but next you are absorbing all of these shorts coming in. You can see absorption on the lows next, and then bam, you just come back up. So it can be very tricky. That's why to be aggressive is very, very, very risky, and you have to, yeah, to just get a really, really good risk management. It's extremely, extremely important. What I don't really have right now on the paper trade account, to be fair, I mean, I just reduce the trade size really, but I'm not really trying to find my possible loss, trying to find everything what I'm doing on Bybit, for example. And to do so on Bybit is very easy. You just have to add a quantity. You add your click the take profit, add take profit stop loss, and from here you can add your stop loss, and you will see exactly the loss you can get. That's much better. So now we have a bit of absorption here highs. We have a few shorts right now coming in. So if we start losing that value, I'm gonna definitely jump into a short right here. Yeah. Now it's looking a bit better. Yeah. Looking better now. But still no in short trade, you can see. Gotta wait for the value high to be lost, because otherwise just a flip to support and we come back up and we get ripped. And for people that was VIP, I hope you see now, okay, why you do not have to trade every single reactions. For people that was in the course, by the way. Do we have any absorption here? So if you took the short on a 10-second chart here, stop loss above here, you already got stopped out, because you have to wait for the support to be lost. But I mean, normally the stop loss should be placeable, but I mean, that's not a really, really good... So remaining patient right now. Like I said, that was not the best swing foot plan ever I will trade. But yeah. First, if it's not good, look for a retest. We're getting a retest now. We've got some few bearish data. Now we just need to see if we lose the value high or not. If we do, for me that's a short, and that's a valid short trade. That's a valid setup. Oh wow, by the way, there's a wave right now here. So that was a double XY, you see? By the way, here, you know, that was a double XY here. Double XY or double XY X and Z, it depends. Okay, so W, X and Y, or with an ABC zigzag, or double XY, X and Z. Okay, both are absolutely valid. You see, that's why never like, I mean, the 1 minute can be really tricky sometimes. That's why you see you have to remain patient. Extremely important. And yeah, if you're a trade aggressor, also get a really good risk management. It's extremely important. Okay. So waiting a bit still. Now we have some few longs coming in again. So let's see if we can trap this or not. And we did took some few stop loss here, by the way, also, I guess. Not so much to be fair. That's nice. We have another 8 million here. 8 million. Yeah. 3, 1. So 1, 2, 4, 4. Now the thing is, you're trading swing through pounds, for example. The easy way, really, without really reading out the order flow. I mean, yeah, that's if you get the 15-minute counter close, that's a valid swing through pound. But the thing is, again, you're shorting into the support right now. So is it the best? Not really, to be honest with you. So that's why the best is to wait for this right here to be lost. Okay, if we start losing this, we have a higher probability of going lower here. We can, of course, flip the path control. So for example, get a wick here, or get a bit of a move down, flip the path control into support, and here we go, we'll come back up. It's absolutely possible. Okay, but we have also some nice probability of going lower here and go into this, or even taking out the overall lows. So we made even more people bullish on that. So yeah, for now, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the value high to be lost. So by the way, what is your win rate on your paper account? By the way, I have no idea. I don't know. I just took 2 trades. We've got 1 win and 1 loss at the moment, so it's 50-50 to be fair at the moment. But again, remember, these trades are really taken like in a certain period of time. It's 3 times a week. It's not really relevant, to be fair. Just really to show you how to use the order flow, all of this really. Yeah, but I don't know, to be fair. And I don't know if you can get such statistics on this. But I mean, I'm more than 100,000. That was a basic balance on this. So yeah, I made some gains. Nothing crazy at all, to be fair, but I made some few gains. But yeah, I mean, with MOONCHARTS, when you're like really aggressive and everything, you can trade almost every single highs. You know, it's really crazy. And of course, it's all about getting and having a really good risk management. What do private trades? Private traders or private trade? I can't see because there is an emoji on my side on this, so I cannot really read everything. But I think it's traders. Looks like in the chart in EXO. So on TradingView you cannot really see that, but on EXO chart you can see it. It's when you have new longs opening or new shorts opening on the market into a resistance. You never know if they're going to be private trades or not. But for example, let's say you go on the 30 minutes. Okay, you go here on the 30 minutes. Okay, and so you look, for example, at this was a resistance with plan. Okay, this right here was a resistance with plan. Let's go with some red right here. Okay, this is a resistance swap plan. This was a trend line here, so to speak, this trend line right here. Okay, we plan to look for a short into here, and surprise, surprise, what do we have into our trend line? Right into it, we have 20 million of new longs opening. How can you recognize that? Because you have an increasing of the open interest. The open interest is not decreasing, is increasing. So these are new trades, new market orders here coming in on the market. You have a positive delta that is almost 20 million here. Okay, 19 million, sorry. So you have a positive delta plus an increase on the open interest and a crazy positive delta. These are new longs opening. The thing is, these are new longs coming exactly into a resistance. If you get the good data next to short that, these are for sure trap shorts, because trap long, sorry, because when you have such numbers coming into the resistance, This is very big, you know. This is really big. Okay. Again, this is not the biggest numbers we ever saw on Bitcoin, but this is nice. Like, this is really nice. Not gonna lie. For example, here you come into your resistance. You know, this was a resistance. We have planned to look for a short again. You have 6 million of new longs opening here, and this is pretty crazy, right? Here again on that top right there, on the top right here, this was just pretty crazy. We've got like 2 million here coming in. Then we have another 4 million against here. We don't have so much short. We've got some few shorts there, but we've got the longs coming really into the resistance here. Okay, so now of course you go more down here. You get some few people here buying to come back up, but here again you go into a resistance, and look at this, 1.4 million here again, 3 million here of new longs coming again. These are just when you have some new trades really opening into your resistance. These are going to, again, you have to plan really good resistance, okay? Because sometimes, for example, like this, or like for example before here, you've got some new longs coming to our Terry, but we didn't got any sign really to reverse that next. Real good sign to reverse that. So you really need to get the data next to reverse that, to really class it as possible. Again, it's never 100% sure because this is trading, but yeah, trades are really when you have some trades opening really, for example, some people shorting into the support or people longing into the resistance. These are possible trap trades. This is how you can recognize that. If for example you have some for example you have this you have this candle right here. We just forget this last candle here, just check out that one. You have some, this for example will be your resistance, okay? You're looking at this right here is your resistance, and you have some people like this, okay? So let's forget this kind of on the right. So have some people, I mean you have a move up, but you have a decreasing of the open interest. These are some people taking profit, so these are no new trade opening, okay? Because you have a decreasing of the open interest, so people taking profit, stop loss taken, people getting wrecked over this, but normally these are not yet people getting wrecked because you don't have wrecked here, okay? But yeah, so trap trade is really when you have some people longing into the resistance and shorting into the support. These are possible, again, trap trade. We are never sure, but if you have the good data next to reverse that, that's for sure. Again, it's 90%. I'm not going to say 100% because it's trading, but it's a really high internal probability that you're going to trap down. So do we have any good data now? No, we don't. But yeah, like I said, if we come back below the value, I'm going to take a short. Okay, so these values are high here. If we come back below this and the view up, I'm going to take a short. If we don't, no short trade. And by the way, the stream is going to end in 10 minutes, so let's see what we get. And so yeah, I'm going to give you the process of course before playing this. And so to re-answer the question, how it looks like is really when you have, yeah, this for example, such. For example here, you know, we take the high, we get a swing through a pan, and bam, you get like, you take the highs, you have all the longs here coming, you can see in here, in the count, you can see here, with a bid, okay, and yeah, you can see of course that there is an increase on your open interest plus 1 point, positive data, that is 1.3, so that's pretty big. Let's see if we can get something now. But yeah, it's not the best swing through pan ever, to be fair. Most of the time when you don't have the data directly next year, it's not playing. It can, but it's gonna come back up next. For example, you're gonna get a bit of a retrace, and then you're gonna come back up again. Like this, you get a retrace even more sometimes, and you come back up. So yeah, but again, it's trading. You know, sometimes you don't have your data, you do not take the trade, and you still get a move because it's like it's trading. You cannot get everything. It's not possible. You know, so all depends of the period. Some people that know how I'm trading, you know, with the MC reaction and everything, you notice I see sometime that we are bouncing from support and rejection from resistance without any good data. Why? Because there are some periods like this. You know, it's like the 80-20 setup. All of this, it depends, you know, of the period. It really depends on the period. But yeah, we'll see. For now, I'm not taking the short yet, and I remain patient for low to come or higher. Simple as that, really. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. My pleasure, mate. Just 2 seconds, please. Sorry. Alright, so here, just checking really quick at training view here. So we've got to touch perfectly here into the 1-to-1. Yeah, maybe to some big weeks. Oh god. Oh yeah, by the way, we have a news at fuck, that's at 4 p.m. UTC plus 12 wait. So yeah, that's very complex now again. But the thing is, when you have the Michigan news, you know, this one right here, right there, that news here. Again, it's training. It's never 100% of the time, but it's more the market most of the time. You get some nice also weak on this. So yeah. If we're just range bound right now, it's normal because we're waiting for the news. Yeah, that would be cool, to be fair, to not get some move now and to wait for the news, so we can really get some volatile stuff and go in directly in this, or wait for the volatile move to come. And if this is impossible to trade because you have no data and you just up down, whatever you want, just do some stop loss really to take some stop loss. Yeah, sometimes we just get some move like that. We just print no data really, just move up and down, we just take all the stop loss. And so just remain patient, wait for this to be done, and once this is done, just wait for some more data next to be printed. Once the data are coming, here you can decide what you're going to do. But when you know you're just taking the stop loss and you're just moving really fast, you can trade it absolutely, because something to know is when you have a news, for example, if you start really quickly down, you're going to most of the time gonna get a reversal. If you start really quickly up, you're going to get most of the time a reversal. You have a high probability of getting this. That's something to know, for example. But now if you start getting a move down, no reclaim, no real demand to push up, and you just keep dropping, no reason to long down. Like yesterday, by the way, if you pay attention on the yesterday's updates, that was here, by the way, here. Okay, right there. You know, so we've got the possible turret span all the way down. Recognize that, hey, we have the long turret here, it can be a flip to resistance to go more down, is what we have done. That's why this was a trade to take based on the profit we've made. So yeah, we find, for example, the view up here, was it a good long? We started drop down, but we've got no reason to long here. We got no push up, and we've got some, by the way, longs here coming, but all of this was getting absorbed, if you remember good. You can watch this live, by the way, on these yesterday updates. So yeah, it's very flat right now after the swing through pan. And now, for example, if you're a swing through pan trader, but like really the old style, if we can say that, without really, pay attention to the order flow and everything. By the way, just gonna double check something here with you right now, so to speak. What was the volume on this? 10 millions, okay. A million, by the way. 2 million, okay. And so that's not so good. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, no, that's not the best swing through pan. You have a positive delta here. Yeah. Let me see, here's the 5 minutes. 11 million. Yeah, that's, you have a 1.8 million of longs. So you have a bit less longs. Yeah, that's why it's not the best swing through pan, because you have more volume than the previous high, and because you have the same positive delta on the top, you have 8.1 million of new longs opening here. So yeah, it's not the best swing through pan ever. And here, yeah, it's the same. It's not like that, for example. See, you have, that's a good example, for example. Can you, but yeah, I'm stupid, you cannot see those charts. Here, for example, that's a good example, okay? You have that low. Okay, so right here you have that low. Why is the volume in there? 23 million, and you have a negative delta, not so much, but you still have a negative delta. But the volume is important. 23 million, you take the low once more, what do you have? 15 millions. So it's less, right? So that is better. What we have here, again, we have this high also here, but we have 3 million here on that one. Okay, 3 million. Here we have 2 million, 2.6. Here what do we have? 11 million. So is it, now we have more volume here coming in, so this is not so good. Now, yeah, again we'll have the volume also because we've got the reversal next. So, but yeah, it's not the best of the best here. Yeah, that's also is not the best swing for pound right now. So also, by the way, I mean that's part in the course. That's a part of the course in the. I can't remember if this is a part one or I mean the swing for pound, the basic way to trade this, or my way to trade swing for pound. So you can recognize really this is a good one or not. I can't remember. I think it is the first one. Basic way to trade swing for pounds. 5 minutes till this night stream ends. So yeah, gonna start explaining my process. So the process is very simple here. If we start to get acceptance below here, the value high and the VWAP, there is a possible short entry. Just checking really quickly here if we got some few data here on the market, but no. I mean we've got some new data, but not the data one. So and yeah, we don't have absorption more of this. Yeah, nothing crazy. No. So yeah, the process is very simple. If we start losing this value how is a path control, that is a possible short trade. Okay. Sorry, to write it down to a new low here. Okay. Now keep in mind that if you take that short trade, you have to be aware of that path control, because what we can do here is just come back down, flip that into support, and reclaim everything and come back up here. So there is always this possibility. Okay. Now yeah, it'll be cool to get that continuation, of course. So now if we don't lose this, what I'm going to look for is simply here a retest, so to speak. We're going to come back up here, get a retest first of all, okay, into these levels, or maybe even a bit higher, it's possible. If we get nothing good here for a short on the order flow, we just simply look for a continuation, I mean a swing through the power FL auction of the top. When we get a swing through the power FL auction, we just look and trade the swing through the power FL auction, right? If we get nothing good again here when we do the swing through pound or the FL auction, so we take the highest, spend some time, then retrace. If we get nothing for a swing through power FL auction, nothing good on the order flow, we just look for a continuation into the next level. So speak here the TPO. If again here we get nothing, we look for the next target. This is a process. We get some bad data here. First, you look for a retest. If on the retest you have nothing, you look for a swing through power FL auction. If there is none, you look for a continuation into your next target. That is a process. Okay, that is part of the MOONCHARTS course, by the way. Okay, so I'm giving you some nice content right now, some nice tips. But yeah, short it if we have to go below here. Again, there is no any financial advice. You trade at your own risk. I'm not saying you have to go with a 1-hit leverage here, 1-hit and 50% of your account. No, you have the risk management when you take this kind of trades. Keep in mind that we didn't got some crazy data for a short here, so to open with a crazy quantity here is maybe not the best. Okay, keep in mind that we can absolutely flip that into support, so you have to take all this risk here into consideration before opening the trade. You have to be aware of all of this and accept that we can do this. Okay, now yeah, if we start looking at all of this, we are more likely going to look for the lows with this below. Okay, that is the plan right now. That is the plan. If we don't get anything right now, but I'm not sure we'll get some move before, I mean till we end, till I end this nice trim. Still waiting here a bit for MOONCHARTS, but yeah. And as I said, if we're just range bound like this, it's simply because we're waiting for the news to come in. And when we have the news, load up your 10-second chart and trade this. I like to be aggressive sometimes, but yeah, in the streams, nah. Don't want to be too aggressive. Because the thing is, I don't have the proper risk management on this. I don't have the proper risk management on this, and that would be cool. They add something like that, you know, like you just add a stop loss, for example, like this. Okay, so for example, you do this, you add the stop loss, and with the price you add, you already have the possible loss you're going to do. Oh, by the way, maybe it's this. Takes now. That's not. Or maybe by the way I'm stupid, because if you do this. Oh shit, I shorted my mistake here. Oops, that was a mistake. I pressed enter by mistake. Oh man, it was with 21 more of these units. So what I wanted to see here is simply if you pull one, it's time to end. Yeah, gonna have a look into this, to be fair. Yeah, gonna have a look in this. Alright, so yes, you're not bearish for me right now, no short trade yet, and yeah, just follow the process really, okay? And if there is nothing in the retest, bam, by the way here, if there is nothing into the retests, you high, that's it, and you high, swing for pound fellowship, there is none, bam. Next, target, so TPO above us, okay, minimum. In that case, I will miss the bomb here, and I don't care. That's it, really. I don't care to miss a trade. So yeah, next trade, next target, if we get acceptance above here, is a TPO. Next we'll have this value low here, but again, yeah, you have everything in the daily update, so go and check out this for more, yeah, for more details on the plan, really. So yeah, no trade really in this update. I mean, I stayed just pressed my mistake here, but anyway. So yeah, not the best, but yeah, again, I not decide when we're gonna get a trade or not. This is not good, this is not good, right? I'm not into trade to get trade because we'll have to take a trade, right? Yeah, but anyway, so I hope you're still enjoying this. Hope you can still learn the order flow with this. You can see how to read an order flow, and if you want to get some more secrets on that, really, if you can say down the order flow, really, yeah, just go and check out the course. You have everything, really, all my experiences in this course. So you have everything, really, what I'm looking for, what I'm looking at, what we want to reverse that into create classes as bearish, for example. If you don't get the data directly here, you get a retest, and this is what is happening right now. We've already got a retest, but that can be classed as a retest. But yeah, so how you can recognize that, really, everything in the course. So if you want to check this out, just go on the mooncharts.fr website. You have everything in here. You have also Elliott wave for absolutely free. You have, yeah, you have Elliott waves, the beginner course for free. Elliott wave, not the full course, but if you want to learn more about Elliott wave, you have this in the Elliott wave, of course, but for apprentice. Otherwise, yeah, the Elliott chart course is very more to really master even more the chart, and so yeah, this is of course something that is part of the apprentice plan. But anyway, on this being said, thank you all for watching. As always, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. Very, very, very important. As a small YouTuber, it's very, very complex to be visible on YouTube, really. So yeah, if you can take the time to smash the likes, write some comments, so if you watch this update later, really, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm gonna read your thanks, mate. That was an interesting stream again, called Watch It Every Day. Have a nice afternoon. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Always good to get some feedback like this. So thank you so much for this, and have a nice one too, mate. Thank you very much for teaching us. I enjoyed this very much and learned. That's nice. If you're learning, that's the most important, because you know, it's like the Discord server is not a signal group. I don't like to give like if I'm taking the trade or not, because that's not the way you're going to become profitable. If I'm making a mistake, you know, I've already done some profit before, so I don't care to make these mistakes. But for example, if there is maybe, I don't know, a new trader coming on the Discord server, taking the trade, because I'm taking the trade with, I don't know, 50% of his account, you're going to say, hey, I lost all my money by following that guy. Yeah, but do you have the risk management? No. Do you have some profit to play with? No. So that's why this cannot work, you know, this kind of stuff. So that's why, yeah, we'll see here what we get, if we can manage to go below or not. But anyway, so yeah, that's cool if you're learning. That's the goal, really. And yeah, my pleasure, mate. Thanks for the stream, my pleasure. So yeah, happy to see that you enjoyed, happy to see that you're enjoying these streams. And yeah, on this being said, have a nice weekend, by the way, not only a good day, have a nice weekend. And yeah, take care and catch you in your next one. Cheers.